live in the dungeon. This is the Dream Warrior Review. I'm Kurt Thomas.
I'm Miq Strawn. Stitches. Bitches.
Bitches get stitches.
Bitches
Right.
get stitches.
A clown comes back from the dead to haunt those who... Wait, let me try again.
Yeah.
A clown comes back from the dead to haunt those who took his life during a fatal party mishap.
And that mishap was actually pretty amazing.
It was.
I don't know what mother would put a knife in the dishwasher like that when there's kids playing
but it was
around.
spectacular. it was spectacular. And the second knife stab was really spectacular.
Was there a chat involved in this movie? Because there was a lot
Had to
of
have been.
blood cannon activity, I think. And actually, an egg cannon at one point. It was an egg cannon.
Egg cannon. That's right. Oh, man.
So I love the gore in this. I love the effects.
Gore was fun.
I hated the story. I hated the clown. He was horrible.
The clown was a terrible actor.
Yeah.
He really was.
He looked like the guy from Mad TV.
He's actually a, he's terrible, and he's a famous comedy guy.
Yeah.
In Britain.
Oh, really?
Which makes sense because he sucks.
He looked like that guy from Mad TV, Will Lasso.
Yeah, Will
dressed
Lasso.
up like a clown.
Yeah,
but then I realized they did a clown
dirty.
skit.
He was,
and it was like I wrote this down and I lost my notes, of course, as always.
Well, you know, Home
starts with
Clown.
a K. Kluki the starts with a K, and it was Frank Caliendo doing a Robin Williams impression.
Oh, okay.
And it was a clown that got terminally ill or something. I don't know. It was,
yeah, that's right.
I vaguely remember this, but
yeah.
he kind of reminded me of like. I don't know.
Well,
it's a weird thing. I was going through my head like it looks like Will Lasso, but I think it was Frank Caliendo that did a clown thing.
I
Anyway.
mean, a mother that would leave a set of kitchen knives like that is the same mother that would let that clown in the house.
Right.
It
was great how they set it up. There was obviously a big obvious setup.
Yeah.
And then he landed on it, and then he pulled it out, and then fell, and then it landed again. That was perfect.
It was great.
Yeah. I wasn't that excited about this one. In fact, I was kind of annoyed with the whole movie.
Well,
I mean, I enjoyed the gore. I love the gore parts.
Yeah, the gore part was
if they can just
good.
edit those all together, and I watch that, I'll be fine.
No, it as far as a story went, it was short and sweet. But but the
story wasn't bad, and actually some of the acting was decent.
Yeah, and the thing is
I just wasn't.
The clown
excited.
was annoying. The clown was he was terrible.
It's like I kept going up when he wasn't there. I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then as soon as he appeared, it was like,
No, I'm in total agreement with you. I do think that the writing was pretty good and the acting was really good. I think that he was the thing that detracted from it because he looked like he looked like a guy that was trying to act like a clown, and.
Well, he was trying to be the evil clown. He was trying to be Pennywise.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
right.
working.
But that's not why Pennywise works.
No.
Because Pennywise doesn't work as being
comedic,
just a complete evil thing, I mean, the thing is he's trying to hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's not how any good comedy works. That's not how any good theater works, You don't hit it on the head. It comes to you when you're, trying to do other things.
That's right. I saw this was for some reason I saw this was in Britain, Sweden, and Scotland. I was like, what's going on with that?
This, that, and the next thing, yeah.
And there's one Scottish character that was kind of bizarre. The guy with the hair.
Yeah, the guy with
principal, I think he was.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of rough all the way through.
I don't really have a lot to say about this because I actually.
Yeah.
I enjoyed certain parts of it, like the core, and the story was okay. But this was like a Comedy Central skit that just went on too long. It's kind of how it looks.
But you know what? I wanted to point something out. I thought that this was still better than anything that.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, that those Blumhouse Netflix
which
ones
we have one
better.
that we missed. We should catch up.
Oh no, please. Oh God, do we really have to?
I don't know. Other people seem to be into Blumhouse or Blumhouse, and
whatever. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to take this in a whole different direction. I'm going to say that I'm going to give it a 2.5. Right, dead even.
Oh, I would have to say that there's certain parts that reminded me of something, especially the opening scene. and certain scenes here and there. Peter Jackson's early stuff.
Yeah. No, you're right. His early...
Like, I immediately thought of him in the opening shot. I was
right.
like,
oh,
that's
yeah.
weird.
That's, you know...
Why am I thinking of Peter Jackson?
You're right. And part of it was the really bad production.
Yeah.
The really bad production feel to some of it.
There was one cool match cut, too. The pimple to the egg.
Oh, yeah. There was good.
Anyway,
yeah.
so there was some creative stuff, but they were just copying other people's.
Yeah, I would say, 2.5, it's still better than any one of those Netflix things.
I think I had the same argument you had one time.
What?
I just didn't really care about this.
Yeah,
so,
that's...
So I give it I'd probably lower. I'm like at a 2. Maybe, okay, I give it 2.2 because of there's some really good gory parts that I liked.
So, anyway...
Fake gore is my favorite.
Not that I'm going to change the subject or anything, but let's change the subject.
Yeah. Blood cannons.
Vengeance. Blood cannons. Yeah.
Well, that was
Vengeance.
a good segue.
Yeah, there you go. Blood cannons.
So we're not changing the subject.
That's right. We're not.
Speaking of blood cannons, let's talk about Vengeance.
So, the last weekend's coming up.
Yeah, you have you have a scene to shoot that's very interesting. It involves water, I think. Can I say that much?
Yeah.
Somebody might be drinking water. Somebody might be... Who knows?
Yeah. We don't have to go to a lake to just drink water. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to a lake, or are you just going to drink water? I'm confused.
Well, it could have something to do with a boat. You don't know.
Yeah, or it could just be a shower. I don't know.
Do you need a shower?
I probably do.
I need a shower.
You probably do.
I do. I do.
I don't know. When I was in this certain location where this is all happening,
right?
I think I could smell it from 10 miles away. Because you guys had been there for a couple days before I got there.
Yeah, that got funky. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. No doubt that we were all living in a guest house, and it got.
I was just grateful I found the washing machine and dryer, and I bought detergent for that purpose.
Literally ran that washer and dryer towels.
Yeah,
I ran loads.
No, I mean at the other house, I was washing my own clothes.
Oh, gotcha.
So I actually had a change of clothes.
Yeah,
which was amazing.
I did too. That's right. Yeah, woo! Makes you feel a lot better, doesn't it?
Yes.
I think that you're putting an awful lot of faith in her new shirt when you've only had 2 hours of sleep and you can still smell the smoke from last night in your nose. You
mean the fogger smell?
The fogger smell. I swear that fogger smell, the burnt oil inside of your nose, it did not leave me until I was like offset for 3 days.
I still hear that noise and I kind of jump. I hear it like in the corner sometimes at night.
I still look down to my side to see if one's burning.
Well, I'm expecting to see Josh in the corner like waving it,
and me going
blowing out the flames.
Blowing out the flames. We need better.
Oh, there was an incident where we're shooting that scene with the thing going. Talk about the.
Yeah.
And one of the things, the fogger's caught on fire, and everybody just didn't know what to do. And I was like, just stick it in the ground.
Put it out. Don't even think about it.
And then Jeremy's like, step away from the fogger. And I'm like, come on.
No, man. Don't.
And finally, Chad just went up and went. So anyway.
I was saying at one point, I was just saying, we were using the fogger last night, and I think I actually blew that thing. Caught fire 30 times, and Brian goes, 30 times. He says that thing caught fire 100 times. He says there was one time where you blew it out, and you had blown it out so many times in a row that you couldn't even blow it out, and you stuck it into the grass. I go, okay, it's right.
It was a flamethrower, basically.
Yeah, it was. Well, I was using MAP gas in it, and that's. For those of you who don't know, it was like basically, using a bomb, trying to do fog with a bomb. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's very comforting when you're holding that and it's bursting into flames.
Burst into flames.
The first time it happened to me, I was like, "What the hell?
What the hell?"
And I was fascinated by the flames. And you're like, "Well, don't be afraid of fire." I'm like, "Well, I wasn't afraid. I was fascinated."
Yeah, don't be in trance about it either. Just put it out.
And the voice of reason, stick it into the ground.
Stick it in the ground. Okay. Oh, okay, stick it in the ground. Yeah, I just started blowing it out.
And that was a good scene. That when that happened, that was the guy thing with the thing through the thing, and he was like, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, exactly. We did a lot of brutal stuff, man.
Actually, I can't wait to see some of this stuff.
Yeah,
you don't have any brilliant stories that go along with
clowns.
I do actually want to say something about blood cannons.
Yes.
They're kind of dangerous because I know there were some misfires that happened on Vengeance, and I think some of them might have been intentional, but some of them weren't. I'm not going to say any names, but it rhymes with Brad.
Brad.
No, but I was impressed. But I'd never seen a blood cannon before, so I was shocked by it. Actually,
did you see the name that he had on the side of it?
Yeah, the phlebotomizer.
The phlebotomizer.
That was awesome.
That's great.
And actually, the guy that was running the thing, he did some pretty amazing things. So I'd say I'm impressed with Chad.
Chad's an impressive guy.
I'm just trying to give him a hard
good.
time because that's what you do with Chad.
Yeah,
basically.
Exactly. Because he's going to give you a hard time. So, Yeah, I got to tell you something. He gives you such a hard time as you're going along. Sometimes you can't get a word edgewise. I remember I was thinking to myself one time that I forgot. I think he had the fogger or something.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he was burning.
Yeah.
And he was just making these jokes at me, and I was going, okay, dude, okay, yeah, okay, that's funny. Yeah, no, that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you're on fire. I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, you're on fire.
You're on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually had some pretty funny jokes.
Yeah,
He's very dry.
He's very dry. Very dry. Very. He's all delivery.
Actually, he asked me to help him with some body parts. That was an interesting evening. So, can you carry these for me? You might want to wear gloves. And I'm like, okay. My gloves stuck to the body parts.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, blood.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Blood. Okay, so
behind the scenes
we've done blood. Yeah,
gets.
yeah. You know what? I think that we've gone down that rabbit hole. The rabbit hole that nobody else can go in. I'm going to
take all the words and just kind of scramble them.
Yeah, you do that.
And we're just going to be like...
Just take piece after piece after
gibberish.
piece. Yeah. That's gibberish?
Yeah.
Gibberish.
We have the word rabbit in there every once in a while. Rabbit. I don't know.
I think I think that this one is not so much done as just died.
We just don't have anything to talk about stitches.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of clowns, this is the one for you.
Okay. It's about time to stitch this one up. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on the Dream Warrior Review podcast. Don't forget to tell your friends about us, follow us, and, of course, like us. We can be found on Podbean, which is an amazing app, YouTube, Stitcher, Alexa on any pod, iTunes, Google Play. We're on Twitter as well, at DW Review, and, of course, Facebook. You can find us there. You can also email us at dreamwarriorreview@gmail.com.